And I just like to kind of continue on with that, right? The idea of like, do you have a business plan? Do you have what it looks like in what your business looks like in a month from now? Do you have a business plan for a year from now? You have a tax guy who runs your numbers, but are you saving money? Because it doesn't sound like you are, because just based off what you're saying, and it very much sounds like you're going to be doing this when you're 60, right? And if you want to be doing it when you're 60, that's fine. But this doesn't seem very forward thinking. When you seem like you're living day to day as opposed to thinking about long term. And dude, you're 40 years old, and at a certain point, you got to look at things and say, like, well, do I want to be doing that? Like, will I ever have enough money to retire? Will I ever have enough money to not do this? So walk me through that. Walk us through that. The idea of like, and it's okay to say you don't have a business plan. It's okay. It's like, we're putting it all on the table here, Phil. And if you don't, that's fine. Just kind of walk me through it, man.
Currently, do I have a business plan? No. Have I had business plans in the past? Yes. And every single one of them has been destroyed by my income being ruined over and over. To have a plan, a long-term plan, you have to know at least what the stability is going to be today and depend on a little bit of that stability. And it sucks. Like Adam said, YouTube, Twitch, any kind of online content creation is a constantly fluctuating thing. Tomorrow, everything could be turned off for all of us. We can't even stream, right? It could be a new law that says we can't do it anymore, in which case then I guess I am boned and I got to go out there and get an offline job, right? But how can I lay out a business plan when every month is different, when it looks like there's consistency to my life? Oh, here's what I'm making every month. That's exactly what was happening in 2021. There was a series of months, like the first 3 months and 4 months of the year. Things were going great. I had a business plan. Here's what I want to do. Let's do this for a certain amount of years. Let's expand. Let's improve the setup. Let's try new things. Let's do this. And then if it keeps going, you get to the next stage of the business plan, right? And what happens? I lose my partnership, identity theft, income's destroyed. Now what do? Business plan's gone. So how can I set a plan when these people won't allow me to even have any level of stability in my life for even a few months?
You know what you do?
Stuff that they're doing.
You make another business plan. You move forward. That's what you do.
Like I mean, I don't.
What choice do you have?
Right.
The only choice is to make a new one and continue moving forward.
I agree. Like, I will not be beaten by these people.
It's what you just said sounded like you were.
Oh
like
no,
you have been over and over again.
One of the
I'm letting you know. I'm letting you know what you what you had just finished with. I had a business. He asked what your business plan is. He was like, I had a business plan, but they kept shitting all over it. Like that was your response instead of this is my business plan, right? You don't have a future vision. I think that's what Craig was going for.
Okay. I spoke. I do have a future vision. The problem is, if I fully explain it, they're going to try to ruin it. You understand?
That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
I should have said that. I'm sorry about that. Like, do I have an idea of what I'd like to do? Yes. I know exactly. Actually, I have steps in place to know exactly what I can do to try to fix my situation. I don't want to listen.
Sounds good.
I don't want to be here on stream every day saying to people, toss me a few bucks. Oh my God, that's the worst feeling every time I effing do it. I don't want to say, hey, tip me, do this, do that. That's obnoxious. I just want to play games and chill with my audience. And this is the funny part that my detractors will never mention. Before my income kept getting screwed over all these different times by them and by my choices. It's not just them, it's also my bad choices that did this. I never had any kind of crowdfunding. It was always just Phil's making a living on YouTube via ad revenue. I had no sponsors. I didn't take any money, extra money from anywhere. I wasn't asking my fans for crowdfunding. Everyone else was. I wasn't doing it. It wasn't until the revenue started to get hurt by that I decided to do crowdfunding because everyone told me to do it, right? Now, my income's ruined over and over by these people, and what's their number one critique of me? You beg too much. I wouldn't beg if you didn't keep messing with my income. The only reason I have to do it is keep ruining my financial income. You keep ruining it for me. So how can I have... Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm sorry, Phil. Begging for money is never a good look for anyone.
Completely agree. I can't dispute it.
Well,
it's indisputable.